Well, welcome back to our channel. Today we are answering the questions we asked you for. We are doing a Q&A video.
We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love. I need only you here with me.
Well, welcome back to our channel. We are For Love of the Mouse. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. Whether you're new or not, click that like button and click that bell icon so you're notified whenever we release new videos. Well, I know we have gained a lot of new subscribers since we put out our cruise series. We cannot thank you enough for subscribing, but just a quick little introduction. I am Bryson,
I'm Crystal.
if you couldn't tell. And we are For Love of the Mouse. We are an adventuring, traveling, Disney-loving couple, and we share our lives right here on YouTube. That's what our channel is. Our lives, travel, Disney,
Sometimes our dogs.
sometimes our dogs. If you follow us on Instagram, which is right down here, you'll see our dogs on our stories sometimes too. They're cute.
They're pretty cute.
Anyway, as I said, we are doing a Q&A video from the questions we asked you on Instagram. So let's dive right in. Question number 1. This is definitely for Crystal. What got you into running?
So I've always been an athlete. I played softball and I was a swimmer in college. And I kind of always just like ran on the side. And when I was in my early 20s, I lived in Washington, D.C. And Washington, D.C. is very expensive. And actually the guy I was dating at the time, we were trying to figure out something we could do together that was like cheap but fun. And so we decided to train for a marathon, and then we broke up and I did the marathon. And so I was kind of hooked on him after that. I loved it. I thought it was really fun. And now I'm training for my 10th marathon. So that's kind of how I got started in it, but I just really enjoy it. It's really fun. It's kind of like how I get my aggressions and thoughts out, and I just love to do it.
This won't be her last marathon.
Oh yeah, this is like, I tell him every year this is going to be my last one. I think this is the 3rd time I've said this is my last one.
Yeah. She wasn't going to do Dopey Challenge again, and then all of a sudden she signed up for Dopey Challenge.
Yeah.
So
10th time's a charm.
10th time's a charm.
All right, pick one Disney food item you could eat for a whole month. Calories don't count.
Oh, man. It's not going to be one food item per se, but right now, today, at the time of filming, I would say I would eat at Sebastian's Bistro every single night. I love that place. The food is delicious. So today, I'm not going with an item. I'm going with a place. We're going to Sebastian's Bistro. So I'm kind of altering your question. I'm sorry.
I could not eat one item.
Crystal can't eat the same item 2 days in a row.
No.
So I'm the leftover eater.
Yeah, I don't do that.
No.
I could eat a cake. I could eat a Mickey cake pop every day.
Multiple.
Yeah. How are you guys able to travel so much? It's pretty simple.
Pretty obvious. If you've watched our channel for any time, or if you're new here, we do not have children.
Nope.
So I think anyone can say it's pretty easy to travel when you don't have children. Also, we both work from home. I work for myself. I like to say my boss is the number one boss I've ever had, and he allows me really good vacation plan. Also, I'm a nerd when it comes to credit card points. So I try to sort out what's the best credit card we have to get the most amount of points to get us to our next trip sooner so that we aren't paying out of pocket for everything. That helps a ton, obviously, when it comes to money.
He's like a big he's a big logistics guy. So he can make anything a fun logistics game for himself.
It is. It's really like, I should be a travel agent because I enjoy planning vacations, but I got enough on my plate right now. So don't anybody hit me up in the DMs asking me to be a travel agent. That was just a joke.
But logistics, he's really good at like configuring numbers and like doing all of those logistics. So
yep.
Also he's in charge of our finances because we'd be living in a box if it was up to me.
She said it.
But I also, so like you said, I also work from home. But so I get 5 weeks of vacation, but we max out my vacation every year. The only time I take a full vacation, like when I don't work at all, is when we cruise, because I can't work because I can't access the type of internet I need to do my work on a cruise. But when we travel anywhere else, I still work. So I'll either work late at night or early in the morning, or I'll go back to the hotel for a couple hours and work during there. I always work when we travel. It's just, that's how it works for me. I don't recommend it for a lot of people because I know a lot of people like to check out and like focus on their vacation. But because we like to travel so much, it's kind of, I guess it's like a sacrifice that I do. It's just how it works out for us so that we can travel even more, is that I work where we go.
So that was a really long answer, but it's that we work from home, we don't have kids, and I'm really good at budgeting.
Yeah.
Number 4, we had a few of you ask, are we planning on going on the Disney Wish?
Yes.
Yes, we are. And this is the travel portion of the questions that I saw, so they're kind of all lumped together right here. That leads perfectly into the next question.
What are your future travel plans?
Well, to continue segueing, the Disney Wish in February of 2023, we will be going on with our friends. They invited us on their anniversary cruise. But before we get to that, in July, next month at the time of filming, we will be going to Disney World for our anniversary. In Orlando, we'll spend 5 days there enjoying the parks, enjoying California Grill. From there, we will fly to San Diego. For our friends that live out there, their son is celebrating his 2nd birthday, so we will be able to get out there and celebrate his birthday with them. And then in September, where are we going?
Alaska on the Disney Wonder. We're so excited.
So excited.
I have all my stuff right there.
Yep, she's already got it all set. She's ready to go. All of our excursions we have set. They are awesome. We are not going to share those today. Those are going to come out in the vlogs. They are awesome. They are so exciting. Cannot wait to do them. We actually thought we weren't going to get some of them because at this time we're still Silver Castaway Club members. And on an Alaskan cruise, that's a tip I'll give you, that the excursions and everything seem to sell out pretty fast. But when I logged on, I didn't really have a problem getting what we wanted. But it could be different for you. Just be prepared if you are a newer cruiser. There might not be some stuff, but keep checking. But anyway, that's a tip for a whole nother video. After that, our travel does not end. We will be going back to Disney World in October for Food and Wine Festival and December for Crystal's birthday trip. If you're new here, we go every year in December for her birthday, as well as sometime in the fall for Food and Wine Festival. So that's when those are happening. And we already just touched on the Wish in February. And then in March, we will be going. We haven't announced this at all, obviously, because we haven't been on YouTube. We are going on the Lake Life Viewer Cruise, which is out of New Orleans. It's a 6-night cruise, Western Caribbean. Never sailed out of that port, never done that itinerary, never been on the Disney Magic, which will be our final ship to complete all of them. We'll be Gold Castaway Club members. Actually, when we sail in February, we will be Gold Castaway Club members. So we got all that going for us.
It's kind of funny, too, because we're going to do the Magic, the oldest ship, after we do the Wish, the newest ship.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So we're going new to old. We're going youngest to oldest.
Yeah.
But after that, there'll be some other things, obviously, in the works. Like she said, I'm a logistics freak. So my wheels are always turning. There's deposits down on things. There's other trips coming, but that's what we got immediately dead set that things are confirmed and we're going to. So there's our future travel.
All right. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is steak. I can eat steak anywhere. Give me a good steak. I'm in heaven. What's yours?
Pizza. I don't eat it very often, but pizza and cake.
Yep.
I don't eat them very often, but I will never say no to a cake.
Those are her splurge food items.
Yeah.
So I can vouch she loves them.
Yeah. Cake connoisseur.
Cake connoisseur.
Love cake. Coffee or tea?
I am a coffee guy. I love tea, but I love coffee. I don't love coffee for the caffeine. I am a weirdo, some say, because I love the taste of coffee. My favorite ice cream was at Ample Hills. It was coffee and cookies and cream mixed together. It was the best of all worlds. It was amazing. Disney, tell Salt and Straw to make it. Do something. Just bring that back. It's so good. What about you?
So I actually never drank coffee until we started dating.
I made her drink coffee.
Yeah.
I drove her to it.
He literally drove me to drink coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee, but I now need it to survive. But I'm an iced tea. I am legitimately an iced tea connoisseur. Yep. I love iced tea. The stronger, the better. No sweeteners. Like sweet tea is disgusting. It has to be like pure, strong iced tea.
All our friends in the South, I apologize for that slander she just gave to sweet tea.
It's just because
She just doesn't prefer it.
no, it's just well in Colorado you could not find sweet tea in Colorado until
No.
like 5 years ago.
True.
So that was like, nobody here grew up on that. So we don't know anything about it. But I just my family never put sugar in tea, so I just love a good strong iced tea.
Yes. And shout out Ordinary Adventures because we have stolen your connoisseur
Yeah, we were
line
watching-
like twice. We just watched you guys a whole bunch, so it's stuck in our heads.
So I have that word in my head.
Yeah. So from Adventures in Millerland, who are going on the Lake Life cruise with us as well, they asked us, what is the one thing we wish we would have done on the fantasy that we did not do? Because they're getting on the fantasy in a couple weeks. Cannot wait to see those vlogs. So what's your tip to them?
The Skyline Lounge. We didn't go to the Skyline Lounge. We didn't even walk into the Skyline Lounge. And it looks like it's so cool. So it's a lounge. The Fantasy has a really cool adult lounge area. And it has I would say like five or six lounges, a whole lot of different, and they're all themed really, really cool, really, really different. And the Skyline Lounge is filmed like all these different cityscapes, and it actually changes like every 10 or 15 minutes. It changes to a different cityscape. And I was so excited to go in there, and we didn't even walk in there.
Nope, we didn't do that. We didn't have a drink in Meridian. I mean, she didn't get her glass of champagne in Ooh La La that she really wanted to.
I even said it, I think, on the first day of the vlog. I was like, I can't wait to come back here and get a drink. Never did it.
We went back and did the chocolate and liquor tasting there, but she never got her glass of champagne.
Guess we gotta go back.
Gotta go back. But Adventures in Millerland, if you go to the Skyline Lounge, give us a shout out. Let us know what it's like. Maybe the girls will go to the teens club one night, hang out there, and you can sneak in. That's our thing. We're not even big drinkers. We just wanted to see the thing. And we missed it. So there you go. That's the one thing we didn't do. The rest of the time, awesome. We were having too much fun. We missed it.
And go get a glass of champagne from the Ooh La La for me.
There you go. So this was asked a couple times. Do we like Bob Chapek?
No.
Nope.
And that's all we're going to say about that.
Yep.
What's your favorite Disney World park?
Magic Kingdom. By far, with the nostalgia, the tradition, this Magic Kingdom, when I think of Disney World, that's what I think of.
Yeah, absolutely. Same. I mean, we love all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like not a park that we don't love.
We wouldn't
They're
be annual
all,
pass holders.
Yeah, they're all so different and they're all so great. We probably spend the least amount of time at Animal Kingdom, and I think we appreciate it the least just because we don't spend enough time there. But we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Love it. But we love Magic Kingdom.
Short answer, Magic Kingdom for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite Disney World snack?
A Mickey pretzel and a Mickey Shorts cake pop.
I'll just go Mickey pretzel. That's my one thing I got to get.
He always says that he's like, they're not even really a Disney snack, but they are because they're shaped like Mickey Shorts.
The Mickey Shorts one. If she said cake pop, that's blasphemy because every Starbucks in the world has just cake pops.
Cake pops, Starbucks cake pops aren't good, though. They're dry. The Mickey Shorts cake pops are delicious.
Okay, so emphasis on the Mickey Shorts cake pop that is at the confectionery.
Yeah, at the confectionery.
Because there's also a Starbucks that sells cake pops.
Yeah.
And she just put them on blast.
I still love you, Starbucks. I mean, we go there 20 times a day.
Your favorite non-Disney travel destination?
Kauai.
Which is in Hawaii, if you don't know. It's an island. She went to Hawaii much more growing up. The only time I've ever gone is on our honeymoon 5 years ago. So I would also say Kauai, but I'm more broad because I say Hawaii just because I haven't experienced Hawaii in the way she has. I've only been to 2 islands. I want to go to Aulani. I want to go see everything Hawaii is. I have no doubt she's right that the Big Island has become super touristy and it's packed, but I want to see that for myself. So that's why I say Hawaii as a whole.
Like, I still have a desire to go. Like, I want to go to Aulani for like 2 days and then I want to leave and go to Kauai. Because I attach so much nostalgia and like I did go to Hawaii a lot growing up. I don't think Aulani is going to give me what I need in a Hawaiian vacation.
But that might be what it is for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a personal thing. Like, that's not,
Right.
I in no way think that I in no way want to speak for anybody else. I think that everybody has their own thing, and that's why I think that travel is such an amazing thing for everybody, is that there's something for everyone, and everyone likes different things. So for some people, the Big Island might be exactly what you're looking for. It's just not my cup of tea.
So in a nutshell, our answer is both Hawaii
Yeah.
She just has a preferred island.
And I want to take him to Australia one day because I went to Australia when I was in high school. I spent a lot of time there, and I just want to take him one day because I think he'll absolutely love it. It's just the most amazing place with the most amazing people.
I'll go.
What's your favorite ride in any park?
Oh, Rise of the Resistance, by far. Rise of the Resistance is my favorite ride, hands down. I got to ride it every trip.
That's really hard for me because I love so many rides, but I'm such a classic rider.
She's big on nostalgia.
I'm like a huge nostalgia person, so I just still love my Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
I make him go on it like 30 times.
I have no problem.
No,
with
he
that.
doesn't. He doesn't complain about it.
Like that would be in my top 3.
Yeah.
So
But
Rise of the Resistance, I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, so
yeah,
I have to ride Rise of the Resistance.
yeah, and I love Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is one ride that you wish Disney World would bring back?
Ellen's Energy Adventure.
The dumbest ride I've ever been on. Now let me preface this. She went on this when she was much younger. I went on this as like a 31-year-old for the first time. So they made me sit on that threadbare, nasty, disgusting carpet that you have to sit and wait for the ride to actually come back around on. Disgusting. So disgusting.
And we ran in and we sat front row.
Yeah. I had no idea what I was in store for. I fell asleep. I mean, it was definitely an outdated ride by far. Thankfully, the Guardians of the Galaxy have come and saved us from Ellen's Energy whatever ride. I don't even remember the name. Universe of Energy.
Yeah.
Can't. Nope. Not fun. She loved it. That's great. I love my wife. She can love whatever she wants.
It was a really bad ride, but it was so cute.
She can say Ellen's Universe of Energy all day long. Fine.
And no one will agree with me.
We still haven't rode Cosmic Rewind either.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not saying I would, I just like the ride. I'm not saying that, they should have not done what they did.
Right.
I just liked the ride.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
What is your favorite Disney memory?
You go first.
So my favorite Disney memory, now preface, I only went to Disney twice before her and I started even dating. But our first Disney trip together as a couple is what I remember because that was the trip where I appreciated Disney. I took in all the little things you see as you walk around on Main Street, as you're walking around the park, learning things, seeing all the names up on the windows and learning that that's kind of like Disney's Hall of Fame for people who meant something to Disney, who made Disney what it is. The little facts, when you walk into Disney World, I mean, most people that are watching on YouTube might know that you're on the second floor of Magic Kingdom because there's the utilidors down there. I had no idea that first trip, and then I learned that, and it's just snowballed from there. And here I am on YouTube talking about Disney and sharing my love of Disney. So that is my memory. It's the memory of me falling in love with Disney.
I always say that one too because it was such a fun trip. That was the first time we ever went together, and it was so funny because he'd be walking down and he'd be just looking up facts while we were walking down the street. It was really funny. But because you said that one, I'll say different ones. When I was growing up, we went to Disneyland, and I'm an only child, so it was just my mom and my dad and me, and I didn't think my dad would enjoy Disneyland, even though he grew up in California, so or he grew up going to Disneyland, so he'd been, but he loved it so much. And I just remember we went on Big Thunder Mountain probably 30 times, and he would just we would just go in a circle. He was a little kid going on the ride so many times, and he just wanted to go back on it and back on it and back on it. And the cast members thought it was so funny that my dad was this huge man. Well, he's not anymore, but he was this huge man, just a little kid, so excited to go on the ride. It's just really fun to look back on that and remember that now. Every time we go on Big Thunder, it's funny to me. It's my dad's on it with us. It's really fun.
Well, there you have it. There is the 15 questions we were asked on Instagram by you all, what you wanted to know. There was a lot of questions that kind of had the same tone to it, so I kind of lumped them all together. But there you have it. Once again, that is the Q&A answering your questions you asked us. So once again, if you are new around here, please click that subscribe button. Click the like button if you liked our answers. Click the like button if you didn't like our answers. Click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we release new videos. As we said in the questions, we got tons of new adventures and trips coming up. We're going to do like a review on our cruise that we did on the Fantasy. We're going to have different content about our lives, what we're doing. Not sure exactly what, but there'll be something. There you go.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. We appreciate all of you that have joined our channel, all of you that have stuck with us all these years. Just, it's great to be on YouTube, interacting with everybody again and being part of the community and just having fun. But anyway, most of all, thank you for stopping by. And for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started
With a mouse.
We only need